What's going on, people? It's your boy T, as usual. Welcome to another episode of Shoe Fly TV. Today is going to be kind of a special edition because we got a special shoe in. So it's been a crazy weekend with All-Star Weekend. We had the Black and Cement 3s come out. You had the Gold Toe 1s that came out yesterday. And with these, you know, we already had the early drop on the Black and Cements, and we did that review. Go check that review out. And today we have a sneaker that came out on Valentine's Day. So between all the members of the Shoe Fly crew, we did the draw for Nike for the free throw line Jordan 3s, and one of us actually hit. Our executive producer, the main man behind the scenes, he's the one who did the draw and actually won. So basically, you'll get one out of every 5 draw that you do because of the way that it's set up. People got bots, proxies, and all of that stuff. So I actually have the previous version from 2011. I haven't seen any comparison videos out there yet, so I just wanted to do a quick comparison between the older version and this newer version. It has a lot more subtle details with this sneaker. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into the free throw line Air Jordan White and Cement. Let me pull out this 2011 version first. Bam, and let's pull these bad boys out. Fresh from Nike. Got them in yesterday. Extremely fast shipping for some reason, which we love. But on a side note, like Nike, FedEx, whoever had something to do with this catastrophe right here, as a collector, I like my boxes. I like my boxes to be intact. Be on the lookout for that type of stuff in the future so that we don't have any issues. So you got your white upper, red Jumpman on the tongue. You have your red eyelets right there with your cement colored elephant print on the back tab. You got your Nike Air with the black on the back with the 351 on the inside of the tab. You have your white black midsole with your clear outsole with the free throw line on the bottom, and then the Nike on the bottom right there. Now, another big difference that we see in the sneaker is the perforations on this one, as well as the Black and Cement 3s, are way bigger than the perforations on these ones. Like even the True Blues, perforations on this one are way smaller. I had an individual basically hit me up and say that in the comments, saying that the quality of the True Blue 3s as well as any of the older 3s, it's just the same as the newer versions. And just to put it out there, just, you know, you're completely 100% wrong. As I was saying, I have the sneakers in hand and I can actually tell you from it, like, this is so stiff. These came out in 2016, so this was a more recent sneaker, and still it's stiff, it's hard. Like the leather on this is, honestly, it's like cardboard. These right now are retailing in the $200 area, as far as if you wanted to cop from like StockX or GOAT, and like the leather on this, like it's way softer, and you can even just tell by the like, look how much more tumbled that looks as opposed to this one. Like, you can just tell by how tumbled the leather looks on this one that the quality is better than this other one. So yeah. So first things first, as far as the the leather, and I mean, it is a lot more soft and a lot more pliable. I mean, altogether, in the recent retros that have been coming out, which are like these, and then also the Black and Cements, to me, they have done a fantastic job overall with just the construction of them, the materials that they're using. I had a person who previously had some comments saying that the older versions are just like the newer ones. it was obviously an individual who doesn't know what he's talking about. Just, I mean, even honestly, just from plain sight, you can just see that the leather on this one is way more tumbled than it is on this one. As far as like some of the biggest differences between the sneakers, of course, Jumpman on the back, Nike Air on the back, and then also at the bottom you have your Jordan on the bottom, and then you have your Nike. And then on this version, they did the clear outsole so that you could see the red stripe from where he took off from the free throw line on the bottom of this version. So that's also a very, very, very huge difference, is the fact that you're getting that clear to see that free throw line on the bottom of them. Excuse me, you'll have to shout out to Venus's Place, who just subscribed to the channel. We appreciate you. We always appreciate the love. Just had to give you a quick shout out. Popped up on my phone. New subscriber. Also, another difference that you're going to notice on the inside, it has the 147, which was the score that he had, final score for the dunk contest, as well as on the back tab right here, it has the 351 for the time of which he took off from the free throw line. Also on the bottom, it says Nike here as opposed to saying Jordan on the bottom one. Now it looks like the cut on the elephant print, it's almost the same. Yeah, it's almost the same. I don't see a real huge difference as far as the cut, as far as the you got the same white upper with the red, fire red Jumpman, and then of course, as usual, the stitch on this one, it's going from side to side, so the stitch on this version is way better than it is on the other version. Of course, with this version, as usual, he either has the sewing going straight through his leg, and we've discussed that several times, but it's always an issue with that. And on the inside, you have the Nike, which is the bottom of the shoe on one side, and then just the regular Nike Air on the side of the other one. And then you can also see on this one, there's actually no line or anything. It's just the clear sole, but it also does have the 147 in the tongue, as well as the 351 on the back. Overall quality, this one is killing this one. And then just all the little subtle details of this sneaker are just a lot better in general than this one to me. I mean, as far as the makeup of it, like I said, it's pretty much still the same shoe, except it's just the little subtle details and also the quality of it that just are an enhancement of its predecessor. Now, this one is going to come with the Jumpman hang tag, while this one's going to come with the Nike Air hang tag like the originals. Also, too, excuse me if I'm all over the place, it's just that I'm so excited that I have this sneaker. Like, I did not think that I would be able to obtain this sneaker. If any of you saw the release log, it was like one place in the ocean, one place East Coast. It was only like 2 or 3 places in store that were actually getting this besides the sneaker app. I know In Clothing did a raffle. I know out here in San Francisco, Dark Side Initiative got them and they did a raffle. Then Foot District also did a raffle, but I didn't hit on any of those. Like I said, my dog, my main man, he did the raffle and he came through for me. This is my size 9, mine. I will be wearing. This is not for resale. I didn't buy to try to resell them or anything. I bought them because I wanted the sneaker and I want to wear it. So, as far as the quality on the newer releases this year, if you don't have any of these newer 3s that have come out, grab you a pair of these newer 3s. They're way better. The quality is way higher on them. Get you a pair, either the black or cement. These are going to be extremely hard to obtain. Resale is gradually dropping, but I'm assuming once all the pairs get flooded, it's going to start going back up just because of how limited these were. This has been another episode of Shoe Fly TV Slam Dunk Contest 3s. We got them in. Just wanted to do a quick detailed review on them for you, see what they look like. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you. As usual, your boy T, we out.